Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Okay. Should I go ahead and start talking? No, I think.
Yes, yes. Sorry about all those things. Sorry about
No
that.
problem.
You
No
please, you can
problem.
continue. Okay.
Okay, sure. So Joshua told me about a project that you guys are about to work on. I don't know so much of your background, but I'll just go ahead with the requirements of the business. So basically, it's a delivery company, and what we require basically is an app that will be able to use to manage. It's an app that will be used to manage the riders basically. So it's quite straightforward. So I think to keep it simple, what we need is basically an app where these riders will have it installed on their app, on their phone, sorry. The riders will have it installed on their phone. And when an order comes in from the administration or from the office, we'll be able to assign these orders to the riders. They'll be able to, the moment an order is assigned to them, they'll be able to see the order details, basically where they are picking up, where they are dropping off, what they are picking up, their customer details and all. Then they'll be able to have an action that, okay, picked up. And when they picked up, it will give them, so first of all, when they get assigned the order, they'll be able to get a direction to where they're going to pick up. When they pick up and they do an action that shows that they've picked up, they'll get another direction to where they are dropping off. And when it's dropped off, they also do an action to indicate that they've dropped it off. Basically that's a straightforward of it. I mean, other things can be added like analytics, like proper communication and stuff. But that's the straightforward requirements. I don't know if there's any question. And yeah.
Okay. So Eugene, you want us, if I get you, you want us to create an app for the company and also the rider, right?
Exactly.
Okay. So now I don't know, is the app the app that are going to create for the company to also be able to interact with that of the riders. So riders will be able to send information that the company also see from their interface, right?
In a way, yes. So in a way, the app is going to act like a straightforward example I can give you is like how Uber works. You understand?
Okay.
Just that there will be no random person requesting for a ride. I mean, that can be there, but that's like the future. So basically, when an order comes in, wherever the order is, it's been inputted maybe on an admin dashboard somewhere by the manager in the company. And you select the rider to assign that particular order to. And when the order is assigned, the rider will see the pop-up on their phone like there is a new order assigned to you. Then they accept and they see the details and it continues from there. So the rest of it will basically be like how Uber basically work. I don't know if you've ever seen how the Uber, the rider side of the Uber, not the client side of Uber. The rider side of Uber, basically.
No. I haven't seen the rider side of Uber.
No, but like at least when you pick an Uber, you know how the rider interacts. Like when another a new ride is coming, the way it rings, they accept, they do pick up, they do drop off, like basically like that.
Yes. Oh, okay. Okay.
So that's the basic requirements. If there is any question, I would like you guys to ask. And also, I'd just like to know a bit background of like maybe the team, what is expected of you for the project, like the whole scope of the project, maybe if you have any specific requirements. Like I just want to know just a brief about the whole project and the whole team in general. If I mean that can be possible.
Okay, yeah, it's possible. So the project is we are supposed to the application you are giving us are supposed to build it within 9 weeks. That's this month, next month. before the same ends. That's like 9 weeks. We are supposed to work and build the project diagram. And also, the project has been divided into like tasks. So this week, what you're supposed to do is we are supposed to write like the skills of each team members, give a biography of each team member, and set like plan everything, how you're going to go about the entire project. Then that's what we are submitting this week. And next week, according to what they've given us, next week is when we are going to go into details, writing about the system functionality, the requirements, and all those things. That's for like next week. But so for the team, I think I'm the only person who have tried to, work on building an application. I think I'm the only person. I don't know. Please, have anyone also tried working on any application?
Hello. Hello.
Yes, I'm asking if anyone who has worked on an application.
Yes, please.
Oh, okay. So we have other.
Yeah.
So, Sedu, which kind of applications you try working on, and which programming languages?
The application was this thing. What's the name? Like an application for you to find this thing, food vendors. Like food vendors around a particular area. You can use Google Maps to navigate. I was using React Native.
React Native, okay.
Yes,
okay,
please.
quite interesting. Quite interesting. Sure. So, like, are you all from like a software development background?
Yeah, we all are from the computer science department, so we are developers.
You're all from computer science department.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. Sure. Guys, is there any questions you guys would like to know further about me, the company, or the project that we have in mind? Good evening.
I'm Suhili. I just want to add to what my colleagues have said in regards to the project. The aim of this project is to identify clients. We would engineer a complete software for the improvement of the client's business, taking into consideration the specifications of the client. And we are very glad to working with you. So all that we will need is we will be working in partnership with you. That is, we would be requiring some information from you as to how you want the app to work for you and the necessary information you would need on the app. So as Joshua rightly told you, this is not going to be a one-day this thing, because it's been divided into weeks. As we are student developers, it's our end of term project. So we will be doing bit by bit in weeks. So by the end of the last week, we would have been able to engineer that software for a probability. Yeah, so that is what I have to say in addition to all that my friends have said.
Sure, that's interesting. And per your programming language or tools, or it's just open based on the requirements of the clients?
Based on what we have done in school. Like we all know that we did JavaScript, Python, CSS, HTML, and PHP. So among these languages, they expect us to do any program, any language that we want to use to develop that application for you. That the one that will be nice to use. That will be suitable for our course. We would, so that will be within the group, when we are going to start the development, we'll discuss amongst ourselves to ascertain which language will be more suitable for our course.
Okay, okay. That's interesting.
So I think today's meeting will just be brief. So if there are any things or if there are any concerns, any of the group members would want to raise in that's either with regard to our client or with pertaining to the project.
Hello.
Yes.
Please, about the contract agreement, no, I think that one is a formality. I don't know whether we can get in touch with you to sign that thing.
Wait, what was your
Yes.
question? I didn't hear your question.
Our lecturer, no, he sent a notification that the client will be working with him. Now we should try and get some formal or just some signed contracts between us, agreeing that agreement. Yeah, that we've agreed to work together. So I'm
I
saying
don't think it's something that we can just pass by. We should let our client know about it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, it should be a written document so that we would have our signatures on it. That is something like a between
formal agreement
and the client. So
LIE
I think
EET
have to adhere to if we can't see that one, we would have to get the document and we would have to get the client so that we can have signature on it.
Hello.
Yes.
I
hope I wasn't speaking in the air.
No, we heard everything you said. Okay. I don't know. Information came later on, so I don't know where it's part of our week 1 project or it's in week 2, week 3, or week 4. But I think we're supposed to do it before we even start the project.
Yes.
So I think we'll be part of the week 1 this thing when we are submitting the document.
When you take a look at the document, I think you would find it in there.
Then I was saying, where can we get him to sign the distance? Then we all put our signatures and submit it.
Yeah, you see, that's what we should have done in the first place. We should have introduced ourselves.
Can be done electronically.
Oh, all right.
No problem.
You said
so if the names on my listing is correct, I think our client is Eugene, right?
Boss it. I am just the tech lead. The CEO herself is on the line, so she's the Augusta. She actually wants to.
Okay. I'm Augusta.
Okay, hi, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Yes, so I'm very glad you have expressed your consent to work with us, and then we are looking forward to also work with you as well. Handled deliveries for a few companies already. So we are just looking for a faster way to let deliveries be done and a more efficient way for it to be done via mobile phones and GPS. So like I've clearly heard all of you state in the meeting, you have timelines that you're going to be doing this. Like I heard 9 weeks. I've also heard one of you talk about the formalities, which is the contracts, which is also okay. So what I'd like to know is, in relation to the formalities, you could send us the contract that you plan to have us sign via email to either Eugene or me. We'll go through it. If we have any concerns, we'll get back to whoever we are supposed to be talking to. and then we will take it from there. But I would like as much as possible that when the contract it comes with your proposed timelines, so that I'm updated beforehand, whatever step we are going to be taking in each of the way. And that's because we have a couple of things on our hands already, and I wouldn't want to be slowing people down whenever you have something to do. I would also like you to also strictly let me know beforehand when you need any details. Just get in touch with you. I would also want you to state clearly exactly when you are going to do something for us and how long you'll be completing it, so that I wouldn't have to lag behind and always find out if there's something actually going on or not. If that is okay, and if we are good to go and I read the contract and everything is okay, we can just sign and go ahead immediately. But then the earlier I send, the earlier we can go through and then send it back to you. That's it for me. I'm actually glad we are getting to do this, and I look forward to having something good done. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you
Very much, Augusta, for work. I think it's well understood, and we would everything in line with what we have discussed. So I think we would start work already. That is in drafting all the necessary documents. That please, you can send us your email either via the chat room, or maybe you can give it to Joshua to forward to us. Send the email to.
So that's fine. I'll just like one person to be contacting with, so that I don't have to have a conversation with a lot of people.
Okay.
So I'll send him the necessary emails, and he can just forward it to either Eugene or me whenever you need something, and then we can get back to you.
I think Joshua should be in.
Yeah. Is Joshua still online?
Yes. So yeah.
We'll take the email, then anything with
I think Joshua should take the email address,
Sure.
so that whenever we want something from, like,
yeah, that's what I just said.
Okay, because we are recording it, sometimes the network is not good. I didn't hear what you said. So, and because I'm recording it at my end, so I just want to stress on that aspect.
Okay. No problems.
Okay.
All right. So if without any further concerns,
I think for now I will end the recording. Then we'll deal with Mr. Eugene.
Yes.